Is there a possibility we could draw down troops by the end of this year?
It's a possibility.
A good possibility.
There is a possibility.
Would you bet on it?
I think I'd just leave it at that.
There was a dust-up involving your department regarding Senator Hillary Clinton. She wrote a letter asking whether the Pentagon was planning for an eventual troop withdrawal and just what the operational look of that may be. And a letter was written by the Undersecretary of State, Eric Edelman, that said premature and public discussion of the U.S. withdrawal of troops from Iraq reinforces enemy propaganda that the United States will abandon its allies in Iraq, much as we were perceived to have done in Vietnam, Lebanon, and Somalia. You wrote a letter back to Senator Clinton saying, I emphatically assure you we do not claim or suggest otherwise, believe that congressional oversight emboldens our enemies, nor do we question anyone's motives in this regard. Vice President Cheney said on Thursday that he thought that Edelman's letter was he agreed with the letter and thought it was a good letter. Do you think that Edelman's letter was a good letter and you agree with it?
I've been at this business a little over 40 years, and I think Eric Edelman is one of the most professional people I've ever worked with and one of the most talented. I've come to rely on him heavily. Senator Clinton reacted to his letter. I looked at it carefully, believed in some ways it could have been a little clearer, and wrote her back basically saying what you quoted. I certainly agree with the Vice President that we are not going to share contingency planning with the Congress. We never have. The truth of the matter is we don't share contingency planning even in the executive branch because the plans change all the time, and not to mention leak if they were to be shared widely. And also I believe the Vice President and I are on exactly the same page in terms of the appropriateness of the role of the Congress in terms of oversight of the Defense Department. So I think there's really no daylight there.
But the part of the letter about enemy propaganda could have been left out.
Well, I think people are a little on edge.